Hello, welcome to Homesteading Northwest Florida. Today is Sunday, November 23rd, 2025 at 9:25 in the morning. And what temperature is it here in my sunny backyard? Nice to get some sun. Yesterday was a little cloudy. And it is 82 degrees on the thermometer back here in the nice, yeah, I could tell my mood was different. It wasn't sunny yesterday. We took the plastic off of this bed. I had it over there to prevent some seeds from going in when I cut the grass. And it looks like our brine, or they call it Cimarron lettuce, is the flat lettuce. And the curly lettuce is fire lettuce. Now I'm going to tend towards the Cimarron brine. I looked up the species. It's a brine lettuce, they call it, or Cimarron. On eBay I got the seeds. I got a mass load of them. But I'm going to tend towards that lettuce because it's easier to clean. Now, I don't know, I just have really low germination of spinach because I put some seeds in here and I don't know what a lot of these are. This is something different here too, these pointy ones. Maybe that's like the leeks or something I put in here. But not getting a lot of spinach germination. And these might be the Florida radish, which is terrible, that's just a weed. But the Brussels sprouts are perking up. They're totally with the cooler weather. And yeah, that's looking good. But we're not really doing too much gardening. I kind of am working on the Styrofoam room also. And I washed this pair of pants. And oh my God, the dust that came out from that floor. Thank God that floor is done. That floor was so much work. But I found this pallet here, and it was larger, and I cut some off, and now I'm drilling the holes to put on the casters. But recycle, I painted it, recycle, reuse, and I actually had to make a guide block so I could put the holes in straight. So, cut that guide block on the drill press. Other than buying one, they want to charge you for a bunch of guide blocks. But okay, here's what we're doing today. Also, we're going to test the air conditioner that there's Mustache the cat. Very cute. Very, very cute. Yeah, it's very cute. Okay. Let's see here. We're going to test the air conditioner that I cleaned and put back together. And I really rinsed this thing. I mean, I really, like about 20 times. I tipped it, I rinsed it, I tipped it. It was a lot. So let's try it. No, sounds like it's working. It's going to work a lot better now without total dust in there. And I am going to put that in the original box and again and store it for next year. Next July or June, July. But at least I have a room that it's going to be efficient in. So that's good. It's not going to go right out the windows. Right up into the ceiling. So anyhow, we did finish we're doing still doing a little bit of painting and spackling and in the Styrofoam room. Well, here I painted this, because this got all filthy too from the floor polishing. I painted half of this doorway and part of the door. But yeah. And there's a crack there, yep. And the guy told me with these this room doesn't have any cracks. There is like a fiberglass they put in this. But all the big slabs will have cracks in Florida. You know, when you pour that huge of a thick slab, you're going to have cracks. So anyhow, we finished the FRP, fiberglass reinforced plastic, over the box that I have the water heater in. And we're just finishing it up here. And I cut this piece of trim with the angle grinder. So that's going to fit really nicely along this edge. I knew I'd be doing something with this because this basically was 2 pieces of scrap beadboard glued together. It's very heavy. It's really glued together, but this edge was never straight, probably because I didn't have a piece of scrap that was straight. And actually this corner is not even straight of this room. You know, they never are. And so I'm going to cut this shim and put it in there, and then glue this trim strip, silicone this trim strip on there, like I did to this one. And then I just go back, and whenever I have the silicone out, I fill in, or if one day I have this top off of this box, I'll pull it off and fill in underneath and then let it dry and put it back on. But it's shaping up. That sure looks a heck of a lot better to me than the beadboard that was, you know. And yesterday I scraped and cleaned the top of the toilet tank. They had little specks of paint everywhere and paint on the back. So, you know, when you paint, you can remove the toilet top tank. It's pretty darn easy, but they didn't. Not like that toilet's hooked up or anything, but it's just nice to have it clean and not have any, you know, you'd think bar would want a nice clean toilet top tank, if you know what I mean. But anyhow, we're still doing some joint compound on repaired areas here, and some painting and more joint compound, and but it sure is a lot brighter in here. And it's a pretty big room, but really you don't want it that big if you're going to heat it and cool it. So, you know, the ceiling, the double layer of polypro at the top really helps, and this is pretty much fully insulated, especially this wall. Now, I sprayed some spray foam up in these walls through a hole, but these walls here, during the spring, I will be taking out this wooden frame and the window, and I'm going to cut this drywall out here and shove insulation all the way up to the top. So this corner will be getting insulated, you know, I'll find some foam, I'm sure, in some dumpster somewhere that people think is useless, but this wall right here is really packed with foam, siliconed in. So anyhow, that's how, if you look back, I have a playlist now of all my videos starting, and I really started this project, I would say, about a year and 2 months ago, 3 months ago. So it took a year and 3 months to gradually restore this room with having to work on other things, you know, regular work and yard work